up, everybody? Destroyer here, and welcome to a tournament cast stream where we're going to be casting some tournament games from the version 8.5 release tournament, which apparently has been going on, and I didn't know. I don't really follow the tournament scene, I'll be honest. But here we are. I was asked to cast the finals of it, so I'm going to do that, I guess. For better or worse, here we are. So, we got a best of 5 between Urby and Mr.SmoKkkk. I have no idea who wins. So, it'll be an exciting time. If you do know, don't say, of course. I'll punish you. Dearly. No, just kidding. Not dearly. But yeah. So, make sure everything's in order here. Looks good. I'm not going to have my camera on in the game, so you have to look at my fucking face. I will at least enjoy my new background. Wow, sitting with the hobbits, dwarves from the Hobbit, rather. I know they're not hobbits, I swear. All right, let's see. Let me get a replay loaded up here. So I am casting them replays. I've been setting replays. Apparently the tournament's already over with, but they're doing it this way, I guess. It's fine. I guess it's easier, probably on the streamers, that's for sure. Live casting tournaments, quite annoying, I know. Alright, we have a we have a replay. So I will load into the game, go into the middle of the screen, and we'll start from there. Yeah? Cool. If it just detects the game, we're all good. Here we go. Beautiful. I'm noticing, I actually can't see Twitch chat. That's why it's so quiet. Hold that thought. My chat reader is not working. I was like, geez, I'm surprised it's so quiet. Hold that. Hold there. We'll get there. Technical issues. These things happen. I'm a professional. What can I say? God's sakes. Alright, let me just check that my Twitch chat is working. There we go. I can see chat. Yay. Just make sure I didn't miss anything here. There we go. And we'll join you in Discord and just re-chat like a bot. I don't want that. It'd be hard. I don't know if it'd be harder to be able to read it myself or listen to Thran read it to me. Apparently, Mr.SmoKkkk is also playing in a different tournament right now. Did that blow your mind? He's multi-tournamenting. That can't be legal. Alright, anyway. These are replays, obviously. I said that. Alright, here we go. So the first game of the 1v1 version 8.5 release tournament is on Aaron Lair. Aaron Lair, I think. And we got our first player, of course. SDK Urby, his goblins in the bottom left. And his opponents, Mr.SmoKkkk, the one and only, as the purple elves. So we got elves versus Gobbos on this fancy oven map. Very nice. Aaron Lair, yeah. Alright, there we go. So Mr.SmoKkkk going for a barracks. Classic. Not going for cab or anything. Probably reasonable, considering how quickly goblins can go into spiderlings, usually. Or even start spiderlings sometimes. We got Goblin Warriors coming out for Urby. And he's got his third tunnel on the way. Very nice. This map, of course, has a bunch of creeps on it. We got wargs, we got trolls, we got more wargs. And guess what? We got more trolls. Very nice. Why SmoKkkk purple? Why not? He represents the fabulous people. Obviously. Alright, let's see what his first unit is. It is Mythlon Sentries, so he's gonna probably start some creeping, I'd imagine, right here. Seems legit, you know? Meanwhile, he will have to defend his base from Goblin Warriors. Scum! I have no doubts. I just realized I launched this without the HE edition on, but that's fine. Oops. That's okay. Now I get to see what everyone else sees. The game as it was meant to be. Not as I want it to be. I didn't even notice until I saw Goblin Warriors without shields. I was like, what the hell? That's a thing? Alright, 3 Goblin Caves for Urby. He's going to be spamming for days. By the way, the host of this game is, Urby? The top player is host, I believe. Probably should turn on the lyrics.
God, I've been to watching this stream for over a year now. Shame, such shame. It's too big.
Shame. Thank you very much, Spring Case, for the 12 months. A whole year. I'm gonna leave the alerts on. Because, you know, it's a stream, I guess. Sorry. I guess. At least I shrunk the window substantially. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. We got a tunnel over here from Urby. He's gonna try to side creep. Not creep, but attack here. There's that button where you can, Very nice. There's the War Chant. I was just about to look at powers. Urby's got War Chant, of course, and we got Rally Call for Mr. Smock. I don't think Urby's going to get a lot done with this push here. But he has guys on all flanks, so he might actually get something done. These get left unchecked. Oh, those are going to get trampled immediately by Rivendell Lancers. Feels bad, man. There's more goblins to help, at least. And he's going to continue pumping our goblins until his enemy is dead. I like this strategy. It's one I would employ myself. Which means it's probably not very good. I don't know. Now that there's the introduction of cavalry, we probably need to introduce something else for the goblins, maybe. Or you just need more goblins. When in doubt, more goblins out. That's my motto. There you go. A fissure is being thrown down by Urby. Makes sense. So we can get something to help deal with the whole cavalry menace. Will he get half-pro marauders to deal with it? Probably not. Because are they who does? You know, the pikeman unit that's supposed to counter cavalry but doesn't really. Ah. Man, he's got a lot of boys coming in. I think this is going to be a case of just Mr. Smock defending for a while and then pushing out from a lot of strength. But it's possible that Urby can just keep spamming these Goblin Warriors and keep the elf busy while he tacks up a bit, which is kind of what he's doing here. We'll see if it plays out, but of course, like, you know, once the elf gets an ends, it's over. It'll have ends. It's not true, of course, but, you know, it feels that way usually. Yeah, the evacuation was beautiful. Not so beautiful. You get a few horses. It's like 60 Goblin Warriors, 30 rather. It's like 60 a battalion. 20? 20 Goblin Warriors for 2 horses? I don't know. I'd take that trade any day. But I'm also a psychopath, so who knows. Alright. Smock is finally making a push across the map. See if he can make something happen. He does have enough melee troops, thankfully for him, to actually do some damage to a base, and it's not all archers. That's always good. Yeah, I love when the elf makes a push, but all he has is archers, and you're just like, well, you're not going to get very far. And he did have his rally call ready as well. You know, Feeling very good. Feeling very good for Mr.SmoKkkk, I think. Urby's doing well, but goblins. I think goblins versus elves is actually a hard matchup, personally. I'm not a 1v1 pro, or even play 1v1. But who knows? I was avoiding the Russian World War II casting. But it does feel a lot like storming the beaches of Normandy here for the goblins. There you go. Is that good enough? There you go. Just please, my lord. Look at all this cav. Oh my god. He's got more cav than's legal. I think Urby's in big trouble. Big trouble in Little China. How can he get out of this? I don't know. So Spider Radish would be pretty good. This is on 8.5, of course, so the Spider Radish has been a bit buffed. So it's probably not a bad idea to have a few. I don't think at this point he's in a position to do that. There's also a lot of pikes for the elves. He would have to be very careful, especially on his own host. Talks to remake Big Trouble in Little China. Why? Just ruin everything, don't they? I'll be honest, I didn't actually like Big Trouble in Little China. I love Kurt Russell's movies, but Big Trouble in Little China wasn't. I didn't like that one very much. That was weird. I mean, that's just me. Who knows? Anyway. None of these people who watching you even born when this movie was made, so what does it matter? What does it matter? Look at all the Lancers he has. He has 4 battalions. 5 battalions? 5 battalions of Lancers. It's nuts. Yeah. This is not looking good. We have Mist, of course, for Mr.SmoKkkk. This is 630, 775. We got 261, 500 for Urby. Things are looking bleak for the Urbster. Of course, once all the Cav tramples every single Goblin Warrior, not really gonna matter, is it? She's gonna be left with like a battalion of half trolls. Are holding out very nicely, by the way. Look how long that one battalion of buffed half trolls lived. There you go. That's game 1 for Mr.SmoKkkk. Hell yeah. He's only gone and done it. Get the score thingy. 1. 1. Beautiful. Go GG. I mean, he might have GG'd. We can't see it. I think that's the problem. Considering it's not live, it'd be hard to GG. Alright, well, that's one to zip. This is a best of 5, of course, so you gotta win 3. And here's the next one. They did this in a very interesting way.
Someone stole your sweet roll.
When replay's not even on Ultra? I am on Ultra, what do you mean? Oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna launch a... Although the shadows aren't. Thank you, Lord Balrog, for the follow. I'll launch this in HD edition. At least I think I am. Let me check. Yeah, everything except for shadows. I mean, I could throw shadows on high. Fuck it. The games are going to last long enough to the point where it's going to matter, right? I'm sure. Alright. Very cool. So. Lost my train of thought. Here we are. Just panic switch screen. Is. Anyway, they sent. Here's the replays. There's 5 of them. But that doesn't mean we know who wins. This could have ended right here. But we won't know because they sent fake replays if there wasn't enough. Like if it went only like 3 games, they sent 5 replays. So whoever's casting it doesn't actually know. I thought that's very interesting. I couldn't tell you if these are real games or not. So that's awesome. But even seeing the replays in the replay pool, we have no idea who wins. Unless, of course, you know, because you know the people or something. So that was very smart. Also weird, but very smart. Alright. We got game 2 between Mr.SmoKkkk and Urby. The 1v1 version 8.5 tournament. And we got Sakura Forest. That's our next map here. Got, of course, Urby as the yellow man of the west. Top left, being spotted, spied, and scouted by the ISR from Mr.SmoKkkk, the green Mordor player. I didn't think he changed his color, so that's why I picked purple as his color on the top. Whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. We got Orc Pit going for Mr.SmoKkkk. Continue to get some farms. And we got a barracks start going down. Nice barracks placement as well. Very, very good. This is like peak barrack. Well, could be a little straighter. But hey, who can't be, right? What? No idea. But that'll protect the front farm angle pretty nicely. I think you can actually build right here as well. Correct me if I'm wrong now. Was that not fixed in this patch? That counted as an exit before, but obviously there's no exit in the Middle West farm. Well, maybe you could build across the front now? I haven't tried, I'll be honest. Okay, Orc Warrior's coming out. He's also placed his barracks nicely. Orc pits in this case. I mean, an Orc pit on this side. It'll protect the back, but it'll probably be attacked from the front, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. It protects the Orc pit. Yeah, boy. There we go. Orcs with shields. That's better. Oh, yeah. Are they going to clash? Nope. Just classic Orc. No! Let's go. We're going home. Fuck this. Alright, we got some pikes out for Urby. He's going to go creeping wargs probably here. Makes sense. And goes the rally call for the Gondor soldiers. Using whole ground stance, of course, to get as much armor as possible for the boys. I think now that he's in position, he probably should just shield wall. There we go. And those Gondor soldiers will tank it out for eternity. Beautiful. We do have a level 2 Harajan Palace and some Harajan Lancers on the way from Mr.SmoKkkk. Will they make a big difference? Probably. If Urby doesn't prepare well enough for it, it could be a disaster. He does have a stables of his own, though. His horse peeking his head out. Cheeky. Right. We'll probably see some Gondor Knights here shortly, which will help deal with the orcs. Orc spam. Makes a lot of sense. Feels good with trample orcs. That Aomer lifestyle. Alright, we got Corsairs coming out as well. Corsairs seem to be a bit more popular nowadays. I think it's good. Good to see them being used more. They're probably one of the starting builds now for isn't it like Corsair and then Harajan Lancer? A lot of people like to start. I don't follow 1v1 very much, so obviously I'm kind of just winging it here. But maybe. It seems like it could be good. More soldiers on the way, more boys. He's going to try and get the farm here. I think he can. I think he can get the farm, but will he lose Mini-Cad in the process? Apparently not, because of the pathfinding of that. Wait, is the top player not? I thought the top player was always the host. Ah, shit. So who was hosting the last game? I don't know if this is on host or off host. They have a neutral person in it. But I was told there was no neutral host, so I don't fucking know. Why do they have an observer if there's no neutral hosts? What dumb shit is this? All neutral hosts? That's not what you told me, ever. I've been misinformations. That's it, I'm pulling off Spotify. Can't believe it. Alright, anyway. They're all neutral hosts. There you go. Yeah, that makes more sense. All tournaments should be neutral hosted. Alright, let's see if we can get some damage done. We do have some Heechlings in there, so he can't just run in there willy-nilly. Pretty nice defensive position, actually. For those little ortsies. I think this game seems to be going a bit better for Mr.SmoKkkk, for sure. Or Urby, sorry. Definitely not. Mr.SmoKkkk won the last one. Maybe. We have lost the farm back here, though. But most of Mr.SmoKkkk stuff is in the front, so they'll just rebuild as he is doing. Try to get your farms back immediately. Of course, there's go. Man, it takes me back seeing Corsairs in action. It's patch 1.06. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I got a cold sweat when I think of patch 1.06. They also had fun. It's a different time. Right, more boys pouring out. They have enough to hold off the Urbster. I'm gonna call him the Urbster. Is that okay? No? I'm gonna do it anyway. I do it anyway? Who knows? Ooh, oh boy, barely got out of there. Very close. He doesn't have enough cap to trample the sword. And he knows it. So he's gonna let it pass. They shall pass. It's best of 5? It is a best of 5, yes. So if Urby wins this one, they'll go to a game 3. If he doesn't, they'll still go to a game 3. Wow. Incredible. So at most we can have 5 games today. We'll see how many are actually games. Alright. Getting some good trades. This is looking very, very good for Mr.SmoKkkk. I mean, Urby's not losing by any means, though. He is on the back foot, I feel like, a bit. He does have some dudes out on the other sides of the map. He's not just going down one lane, which is good. SmoKkkk also expanding over here in the bottom left. Definitely a good idea. Expanding in the lanes that you're not fighting in is usually a prime idea. That way you're, you know, everybody's here. Maybe all their micros focused here, and they're not going to be attacking your farms on the other side. As much. They obviously will be, because that's what he's doing, but... Because he's smart enough to look for them. I'll look at power points. There's rally call for Urby. That's his heal, 6 power points, 495 and 550 in the paint. And we got all 3 5s for Mr.SmoKkkk, 512 and 500. So Urby's a bit over his opponent in the farm race. HD orcs look stronger. Like, do they have a shield? They do just look cooler, you know? What most things do, so. There you go. We have a little bit of an attack from Urby in SmoKkkk space, but I think he'll be okay. I think the bulk of the attention is probably going to be right here. For SmoKkk's push here. Out of that mostly in speed. He's at a level 2 for him, so it's pretty handy. Does have a well. If they weren't. It looks like the orcs will be cleaned up. He did lose the farm, though. We have a level 2 archer range, so we could see some rangers here soon. Would not surprise me in the slightest. Still haven't seen a hero from either side. Didn't see a hero in either game, last game either, rather. I don't think. Maybe. There's still hope. But obviously you want to keep your troop production up. If you're saving for, like, I don't know, saving for a hero, and the enemy has, like, twice your army size, probably not the best time to save for a hero. You never know. Sometimes that hero's a game changer. Got Black Orcs and Easterlings there. We're going to creep this warg. As they should. Could use the extra money, extra power points. Urby's going to make a push to the middle here. This is a nice map. It's a nice looking map. Good job, Solos. That's a shit. No, but the layout sucks. I kid. Well, I don't think anyone's making too much ground here. I think Urby's about to make some ground, though. He has to choose through a lot of orcs to get there. You have enough to make progress. He does have Bombadil ready and Rally Call. I think that's going to be big. Oh no, it's Bombadillo. You gonna go for the old Sonic song? Oh, he punched that Black Orc and made Black Orc live. There you go. Beautiful. Tom Bombadil, everybody. Eat your heart out. It's a saying I've never understood. Eat your heart out. Cannibal? Fuck would that be? Alright, we got Rangers now. Urby. Mock's chipping away at his base, though. Keeping him having to rebuild his farms. Looks like Urby's going to make a marketplace, try and get his economy boosted there. I think as long as Mr. Smok keeps his production going, keep up. He is going for something, though. Siege works related. Potentially catapults, potentially Black Riders. Black Riders is a bit ambitious, I think. Especially on his economy while he's spending it. But he does have industry. He will have the 200% increased farm production. Which would be huge. Probably use the catapults, though. Catapults are good in a lot of scenarios, of course. Fear skulls, launch skulls, or whatever. It's pretty big. And also just being able to do siege damage, usually pretty big. It's too big, one might say. I think Urby is starting to take a bit of a lead here, in my opinion. Also has Lone Tower, of course, as we saw. A long shot there. Didn't hit the mark. As long as Urby keeps the pressure up, I think he can probably close this one out. Might be a lot shorter stream than I was anticipating. Although, of course, this is only a game 2. So who knows? It's entirely possible he can make a complete comeback. He's using this. Yes, he is. He's upgrading Siege Works level 2. He does need to keep this alive desperately. Keeping some Easterlings around this farm is pretty crucial, I think. Making Urby pay for trying to touch it. Don't you touch it! Look at this. It's like he's playing elves. Pikes in front, archers behind. Gothmog style. These Mordor and Sakura both streamed right now. Refuses to leave them both. Really? That's hilarious. Wow. That's wild. Very cool. Oh no, the builder. He had building supplies. Now he has building guys. Sad. I think he's fucked. You really have to claw out of this one. Of course, meanwhile, while he's camped in his corner here, Urby's going to be expanding across the map, hopefully, as he is. If you get full-on map control, it's going to be very difficult. You can start getting heroes and all kinds of weird shit. While he has to defend farms. Gonna stream, which replay? These are the replays, Maddie. I'm casting replays from a tournament that is already finished. Well, I don't believe. I do believe. I choose to believe, because it's how it is. He's actually going for level 3 siege groups. What on earth? Well, this definitely was not the right call in this scenario. Is he hoping to get Black Riders? He is. So he's forgone everything and just gonna get Black Riders instead of just GGing on the game. And even if he does get them, what is he gonna do with it? I mean, he's gonna trample some archers, I guess, but that wins it. If these come out and win him this game, I will eat my hat. And I don't even wear hats. But I'll find someone's hat and I'll eat the thing. I mean, it's entirely possible Urby thought he was going to win and he just stopped producing stuff. So there's that as well. Sometimes that happens. People think oh, this game's over. And then they stop their macro. All of a sudden, oh, somehow they're not winning. He does have a better presence than he did. I'll give him that. This Hail Mary play into Black Riders might pay off. We'll see. Getting level 2, that'd be pretty big. There's some level 3 archers just waiting to be eaten. You have Aomer, of course, for Urby. He is not no match for the 9. Yeah, you don't want to engage the Black Riders with your cav. We'll chew them up. I can't believe this is happening. I legit thought this was GG and it was over. This might be partially Urby's fault, though. Why doesn't he build a siege weapon? It's like that pro player mentality of I'm not going to build a siege weapon. It's always been that way. You're just sitting on this money. Just built a trebuchet in the game. No, Isildur. No. You know how he is. He refuses to drop his trebuchet in the lava. Oh well. Well, I hope Mr.SmoKkkk wins. Just for that ballsy Black Rider play. I mean, it's paying off. Tower guards can, of course, keep up with the normal units now in version 5. Version 8.5, rather. Version 5, wow. That's when I started playing. Actually, I think I started version 4. Version 4 something. I don't know. There you go. Yeah, tower guards can actually move, which is nice. Actually killing them. Well, I guess you can. Might as well. Alright, Urby's making a push again. We do have the barricade expansion helping out with the defense. He does have catapults as well. Of course, old Tom Bombadil's here to fuck shit up. 10 power points for Urby. We have 3 power points for Mr. Smock. Quite a ways from getting anything spicy, unfortunately. Meanwhile, he is making a push here, Mr. Smock, so he could do some damage. I think Urby's thinking about getting upgrades. Tom Bombadil's taking a fortress, as you do. This thing just auto-casts launch skulls on Tom Bombadil. I'm sure it did. Tom Bombadil knows no fear. Silly work. I don't think Urby has enough melee troops to actually break this. There's a Theoden there, though. I just noticed. I thought I heard his voice, but I didn't see him. Theoden sword mode, the most dangerous Theoden of all. Gonna reform your lines. Ooh, speaking of reforming your lines, somebody should have protected theirs. There's a lot of arrow fire going on, but he doesn't care. He just doesn't give a shit. Some Morgul Blade on Theoden, but Theoden's Rohirrim have come to his aid. Beautiful. Just like the movies! Kind of. Not really. Maybe. Well, Rohirrim Summon's gonna do some damage for sure. If he can get Theoden, if he's not dead, of course. On his horse. Keep it with his cav. I guess he's just gonna walk with his Rohirrim. That's not the quote, Theoden. I will walk once again. It's king of the Red Mark. Legit.
I join my ancestors! Fight on, Rohan! They're coming straight for us!
There he goes. He returns to his people. Ooh, this could be a good arrow volley. Nice. Pretty much annihilated 2 battalions of tower guards. Ideally, he wanted the archers, but now that the tower guards are dead, Black Riders are free to clean up any archers. I mean, so actually, that's probably the ideal scenario for him. Just get rid of all the tower guards. Pretty good. Aemer's out. Maybe again. I thought I saw him earlier. Aragorn is out as well. There he is. The King of Men. So he's not going to send him out with the Black Riders roaming around by himself. I think he just did. Oh, he's going to Morgul Blade him as well. Tower guards are there, though. Not a moment too soon to save their king. That was damn close. He's also making a push in the south here and the north. Looks like somewhere here. That was pretty close. No, Aragorn butt clenched. There's that one. That's me getting one too. He's already used the Atlas. I think the Black Riders can finish him. Oh, right, this stuff here. Okay, well, level 5 Black Riders. These are the MVP of this game. I think Mr. Smock made a huge big brain move somehow while doing this. It's like the equivalent of saving for a Witch King or something. If you think about the cost. How much is this the siege work? Like 800 or whatever? There's an arrow volley from Urby. 800 and what? 1,000 and 2,000? See the buff in the water now. Yeah, it's true. Before 8.5, you couldn't see the leadership buff in the water. So it is actually pretty cool. It is easily indistinguishable from just not. When they're double buffed, it's just a brighter version. I think it's hard to tell kind of a little bit. Then again, it was before. But overall, yeah, I think it's a good change. It is kind of silly that when you cross water, you weren't able to see if the troops were rally called or not because their feet are submerged. So, pretty good. Got Theoden back out. I think 8.5 overall has a lot of nice changes. Personally, I think it's actually pretty good. Like the Dwarven mineshaft bug is finally fixed. I've tried it for myself and it works. I was like, wow. It only took like 20 years. It's amazing. Pretty good. There's a lot of nice little changes. Hopefully there's some not nice bugs like every patch seems to introduce. I don't know of any yet. Currently. Alright, Third and King and his boys. Try and do a little damage. Black Riders need to stay out of combat. We can regenerate. Alright, Urby's making another push. Does have Aragorn level 3. The Master will wear off eventually. Oh, I knew that was coming. Will he have enough to bring down Aragorn? That would have been a real spicy Aragorn. I think Aragorn's probably dead here. Pretty sure he doesn't have heal. Nope. Does have his Athelas though. Mark doesn't want to really run through pikes to get him. Which is wise. Urby now, of course, has upgrades. He has the at least the Forged Blades on. Get Forged Blades and leadership from Aragorn. There's a Cloud Break from Urby. Oh, I thought I didn't run through some pikemen. Definitely heard that one. Mark has 350 man point limit. Urby's 775. How is this game still going? Blows the mind. I'm genuinely surprised that he hasn't died. Notice we haven't seen a single trebuchet. I'm just gonna say that right now. Again. Is it forbidden to build siege equipment? Never understand the mentality of some players. Yes, let's drag the game on for another 20 minutes because I can't build a fucking trebuchet. A lot of sense. What do I know? What do I know? Nothing. That's what. You can build cannonballs. Good. Gondor has no trebuchet. Gondor needs no trebuchet. Yeah, I saw that coming. He was there for ages. Poor boy. Oh. That's like the movies! In this case, that actually is true. I usually say that, it doesn't make any sense. That's the only ranger shooting from the trees. Is actually just like the movies. I want to watch the movies again. And this game always makes me want to watch the movies again. Soon I'll be watching a Lord of the Rings TV show that I hope isn't hot garbage. Exciting. Alright, Aragorn's taking the Gatewatcher expansion. Is he going to try and finish now? Maybe. Bombadil looks like he's done a massive amount of damage over here. As he does. Oh, he's actually going to kill Aragorn this time. Barrow-wights! You know Gondor? You know Gondor who? Gondor has no king. They have Barrow-wight. Hell yeah. I love when you turn something huge into a Barrow-wight. What's the biggest thing you can turn into a Barrow-wight in this game? Because you can only use Morgul Blade on so many things. Like, you can't use it on a Moobek, obviously. Rogash? Maybe? Turning Rogash to a Barrow-wight? Makes a lot of sense. Dragon's penis? Your mother? Wow. Wow. What if my mother is Thran's penis? One and the same. Sauron? You can't use a Smoker Blade on Sauron, I thought. Can you? Shelob? Yeah, maybe Shelob. Pretty sure you can Mortal Blade Shelob. Sorry, I'm running out of things to talk about in this game because it's just rinse, kill, die, repeat. I think we're just waiting for Earthquake at this point. Which he probably should have went for, apparently. Well, hopefully we can close this game out. Like, Smok has nothing. It's time for Smok to die. Please! Glorious Charge? Come on. Glorious Charge, you fuck! Yeah, you did it. You didn't say anything, though. Sucks. Well, there you go. That should do it. I will do it. Yeah, I could speed up the replay, but I feel like that's against the spirit of the game. If I'm casting it as if it was being casted live, I can't obviously speed up replays. I can't speed up real life. Although it feels like it. Well, there you go. Urby's won again. Or what? Not again. He's won his first one. I know what I'm saying. I had a stroke. There you go. 1-1. It's going to be a long stream. Alright, cool. Let me just have a little rest from that. Oh, God. My throat's a little scratchy as well. I considered not doing the stream because of it. Here I am anyway. Oh. God. There you go. You did it. Excuse me. 10 background. It's good, huh? Yeah, I was pleased with myself. Oh. I like food, I like dwarves. Here we are, baby. I had to cover up Bomber with a dwarven banner, as you notice in the background. Turn off my camera. It fits in pretty nicely, though, doesn't it? I thought so. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully you enjoy that. Alright, we're gonna have a game 3. Oh shit, it's on everybody's favorite map. Fords of Isen. Green Egg and Ham. No! It's mine. My own. My precious. Alright, let's get in this here. Get in this game, yeah? Get game 3 on the way. This might actually go the whole shebang. I have no idea. Crazy. Hold my throat? I hope so. Alright. Game 3 of the 1v1 version 8.5 release tournament. Between Urby and SmoKkkk. We have ourselves on the Fords of Isen. And it's 1-1. And we got Urby as yellow Isengard in the top left. In the bottom right. We have Mr.SmoKkkk as Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf. Very nice. Yeah. See how Dwarves vs. Isen fares. Dwarves, of course, have the Mine Chef bug removed, so they can exit their mine pretty flawlessly. It's pretty sweet. Huge change. And of course, you can target the back of, or target battle wagons without clicking on the stupid unit on the back now, which is also pretty good. This is the most annoying bug of all time. Good to see things being fixed for once. Yay! Guardians coming out. Alright. And yeah, there's the forward mine, as dwarves do, you know. If you're doing a dwarf and you're... Let me rephrase that. If you're playing a dwarf, if you're doing a dwarf, well, that's a different stream. What's it saying? I lost my train of thought. Who knows? He's basically in forward mine. Ah. Okay. So we got Urk Pit. Wildman coming out for Urby. Urby has hopefully spotted this dwarven builder. Entirely possible he didn't, but I'd imagine it would have said something. Like, we spotted the enemy, and he'd be like, ah, shit. Well, I'm, of course, not going to be able to hold off dwarven guardians very easily. Or at all. He's going to need a bit more than that. Probably crossbows, yeah. Always crossbows. This is a very version, what was it, 7? Version 7 strategy. Crossbows and pike, or wildman. El Clasico. Never goes out of style. I mean, cheap swordsman with decent crossbows behind it. It's good. Will it be enough? Probably. Looks like the wildmen are actually whittling him down. And he's doing a good job of keeping the dwarves not attacking any buildings or anything. While his crossbows come out.
Someone stole your sweet roll.
Good defense from Urby. Follow Urby. What's going on here? We get a hurt builder. He's been tickled. Phalanx is coming out. We have mines being built here. Undoubtedly going to creep this troll. I would expect Smoke to do. I think overall, Smoke's first attacks hasn't really done a lot of damage. These guardians might get this far though. Entirely possible. It's also entirely possible he won't. See how the powers are here. Urby's gone with War Chance and Smoke's going to rally call. No surprise there. Will he actually save the farm? Yes, indeed, he will. Beaten to death by wildmen. Savage. Savages. Okay, he's got 2 clubs. As if fucking 1 club isn't enough. Crazy. He's a savage, so I expect nothing less. And he's found some of the mines. He also is, of course, stealing small amounts of money from the dwarves, which is pretty nice. With the passive scavenger ability, pillage rather, from wildmen. That's always handy. So the more wildmen you can get on enemy mine shafts, the better, really. Assume these are being uploaded to YouTube. Probably. Yeah, I'll probably cut this up and upload them to YouTube. Game by game, I guess, if you want to watch them later. We'll see. Oh, that was probably going to happen, though. Alright, let's see what we got. Wildman for days. I think a battle wagon's in order. Yep. He's 1 step ahead. 5D chess. I think it's pretty good. It's gonna be smashing a lot of wildmen. Urby realizes he needs a pikeman already. He's, I think, command point capped, so he cannot actually get this pikeman out. For better or worse. Ooh, we got torches on these wildmen. Unfortunate, because those torches going to hell. Those wildmen. Who's host? I guess all these games are neutral hosted by M. Where the hell that is. There you go. Look at this. That was not. That was incredibly lucky. I'm surprised he pulled that off without losing his battle wagon. It's literally a pikeman battalion right in front of it. And Mad Lad. Just Mad Max Fury Road his way out of that bitch. He didn't give a shit. Oh, it's Maru. Ah, there you go. I thought it was M from James Bond. What's her name? A famous actress. Ain't Judi Dench. I like that one. I'd like to think she's hosting these games. I wish she was hosting my games. You know what I mean? What? Alright. He did another... Okay, it worked out. I like the... just straight up bull rush out of the fucking tunnel there. That's tactic. Seems to be pretty effective. Until that one pikeman kills his battle wagon, then he realizes how dangerous this actually is. Well, that's unfortunate. So sad. These things happen. What units? Eisen from the inn, still Black Orcs? Should still be Black Orcs, yeah. Well, I can't check, but I'm pretty sure it's Black Orcs. The more that hasn't changed. Well, Urby's... I think he's having a bit more trouble this game. Stopping the dwarves. Maybe Mr.SmoKkkk should have been dwarves this whole time. He's doing it, Peter. Already got it. Never mind. Wow. There we go. We have 2 5s and 2 power points for Urby, and SmoKkkk has got 5 and 10. 1 power point, so he's doing a fair amount better than his opponents in the PowerPoint game. He's got a lot of Guardians. The fact to get him to level 2 means he can, of course, charge attack, which is huge. It's a free rally call, plus they charge. That's not to like. Pretty good, pretty good. Got 270, 650 command points, or power points rather. Yeah, command points, sorry. 240 of 575 for Urby. Yeah, SmoKkk's doing a bit better. He's got his map control too. Like, he's got the inn here, he's got a builder coming over to build, he's got mines up here, and he's being aggressive. Be aggressive. He's doing it. I don't think the Wildmen are doing... I think their usefulness has come to an end, perhaps, for Eisen. Because everything dwarves are bringing out is just... going to outclass them, pretty much. I'd be better off Uruks and pikes and crossbows at this point or something. There's a hurt battle wagon. Oh, he went for the charge and missed. But he still gets a free rally call out of it. So that's what makes this so good. I mean, the charge attack itself is decent, you know? Good for getting in archer lines or just getting in there. What's a free rally call? Pretty big. Everybody already says rally call, best power in the game. Why not? What about second rally call? Well, I think so. Axors, Guardians, make more of those. Maybe get a hero or something. I think he's in a position to get like a brand or something if he wanted. I think a brand would be pretty big. Another battle wagon falling, just flagman. We'll place brand slam shots. Pretty good. Always. Of course, you could go for anything. You can't rest too much, though. Saving up your heroes and stuff, if he was going to. Which he seems not to be bothered with. Battle wings in the mine shaft. Ready to burst out. I really hope he's not going to burst out in front of these. That would be a disaster. I feel like the momentum has shifted a bit. I think SmoKkkk is kind of let up a little. Zlaf's to the bottom left. Urby's defended and starting to expand and push out into the base of Mr.SmoKkkk now. We now have ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Why?
Pick up your bows, men.
What does SmoKkkk spend his money on? That's what I don't know. Is he, oh, he's going Technic for a day. Okay. That's pretty good, though. I would like to see heroes, but Mr.SmoKkkk doesn't seem to be the kind of person who likes to build them, it seems, from the past 2 games I've watched. don't think he needs it, as long as he can keep his troop production up. Keep the engagements on in his favor, rather. But if he's ahead, I'd say why not, right? But this is what could happen if you start saving for a hero and stop building troops or anything. His opponent isn't bad, so he's going to come back and he's going to slap your booty. And you're not going to be prepared because you were saving for Gimli or something. So not necessarily a good idea. Menadale being able to pop out of anywhere is pretty nice, though. Anywhere he has a mind, of course. Let's have a look at powers again. Urby's got himself Devastation. 10750 at the moment. We got New Really over here. We got 6,600 limit for Smok. Nice battle wagon usage. Cleaning up the archer line without losing his battle wagons. The dream. Meanwhile, staying in range to keep the leadership buff on his guardians. Does Creebon get rid of leadership now? I noticed their leadership disappeared. Watch face is full of yellow. Oh, yeah, you're right, sorry. You are correct, sir. Thank you. Yeah, he seems to have lost his mind here. Urby went for a bit of an attack. Wildman with Torches trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. Those fucking battle wagons when you need them, huh? Guess we had a diversion tactic. Even I was diverted. Incredible play. Incredible. Just a lot of boys standing in various places. Urby's got heroes. I love heroes. Got Shark here to help deal with battle wagons and just generally be badass. And then we of course have Lurtz, because he's just good. Sharky's actually catching these battle wagons. Ooh. Oh, he ran into that instead. That was not what you want. Alright, I think this is... Oh shit. Surprise! I don't think he's gonna pop the Menadale out of there though. Looks like he's just using it to disrupt the units. This battle wagon can be brought home to repair if he upgrades this to level 2 at least. They don't heal next to your siege versus level 1. Or he could just play with it on the edge of death. Which is also a possibility. Losing battle wagons with upgrades is pretty crucial though. Costs a lot. And they're just generally good to have. Is this Lurt's gonna snipe this battle wagon? Nope, he's probably gonna get shit on. I think Lurt's done goofed. Yeah, maybe. He's got a lot of Menadale after him. They're hunting. The hunt is on. Oh, but the Wildman's up on top of the Menadale. Wasn't enough to save Lurtz, but it will be enough to do some damage. Although that battle wagon hit, he couldn't quite get his... Oh, there he goes. He got it low enough to where he could finish it with a Wildman, I guess. Alright guys, this allowed him to completely catch his Wildman unawares and unprepared. There's a Dwarven hero! Can it be? What's going? Exists. Another attack from Urby coming in from the front of Smok's base. Saying to get rid of that farm immediately. Save the money. Makes sense. We'll still win this engagement, but at what cost? He did save this Men of Dale, though. Which is pretty good. He's got glowing now. That's pretty big. Big plays. Will I be there when he sat next to you? The same way Mr. Smok can be playing in this tournament and playing in the other tournaments. My glowing is pre-recorded. Pre-recorded. The hell's the word? I don't know. My glowing is past glowing. Maybe I'm glowing. Maybe I'm glowing all along. We'll never know. I wish. If my hammer was that big, and I referred to it as an axe, I'd be pretty happy about it. Ever wonder why he says I'll show him my axe, but he never even uses one? Let me know. So the state of the game currently, I'd say Urby and SmoKkkk kind of starting to even out a bit. Not economically though, as the dwarves are definitely behind. Maybe Urby is starting to take a lead. Take a bow. Not yet. It's too early for that. I think SmoKkk's on the defensive again. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna lead into anything good. Usually when you're on the defensive too long, the enemy starts to overwhelm you after a while. Because you can't expand. So we'll see. See if he can get out of this situation. Next to be ongoing though. See if he finishes that furnace. Oh, he wants to slam. I can feel it. I can taste the slab. Yeah. Beat them. Saruman. White wizard. Hell yeah. Now this is pod racing. I don't care about the rest of this game. We're gonna follow the adventures of this old man. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, imagine. I mean, he would lose his arm off, but imagine getting a laser blast as he came out of there. Oh. Hopefully he wasn't stupid enough to try it. He's gonna make a push. Mr. SmoKkkk does have a pretty decent defense force, though. I don't think he's gonna get. Not gonna get the fort by any means. Wall hubs being built on the fortress to defend it. He's had real bad luck with his battle wagons. I guess they're playing off house, obviously, so any cav usage is going to be harsh. But battle wagons get punished exceptionally bad when you misplay a battle wagon. You touch a pikeman, that thing explodes. Boyne is leading the defense. Save his builder, very nice. Picking off the wildmen with ease. Looks like he defended Urby's attack pretty well. But of course, Urby has. What about second attack? Well, he's got it ready to go. He's attacking from multiple angles as well. Now we can check for sure. Black Orcs are indeed still the in unit. Not that I didn't think they were, but I couldn't say for sure. Okay, we got industry for dwarves. We got field of fires for Eisen. Urby's going to be rolling in dough. Does he have many lumber mills? He does have some, yes. Oh yeah, he's making use of the field of fires. Very good. Yeah, Urby, I can see why Urby has Saruman and such. He is doing it. He's got that Eisen eco to back him. I was just about to say, he might get some upgrades going. Probably not a bad shot when you're in this position. He's got a good production setup. Getting a second client setting, it looks like. Maybe some upgrades. I think it's a matter of time before Mr. SmoKkkk is killed in this case. This would be a hard one to come back from, I think. Just looking at the state of the base of Urby. But he is dwarves. Dwarves have the access to undermine, and he could just undermine, destroy the fortress here if he was feeling cheeky enough. But he doesn't really have the force necessary to do that, so I don't think that's going to happen in this game. And plus, he has to defend against Urby's attacks. While he has a very small force. Oh, Gloin. Gloin to the Metadale. We have riders. Is that going to be enough to save this Gloin? Or he's opting to. He's actually pulling out an army. Alright, we got ourselves a big battle. Battle of the two armies. We'll win. Someone have. Oh, he has one there. Ah, whiff! Damn. Lots of portrait. But overall, I'd say Urby's still getting the best of this. This Gloin is going to be in trouble. We do have armor upgrades now for. He also got the cheaper upgrades to get the forge thing on his fortress. Urby does. The introduction of Warg Riders, though, gonna make a big difference for sure. He already had one. Now he has many. These engagements are looking more and more brutal against Mr.SmoKkkk as they go on. SmoKkkk is getting a 775 command point limit, so he's actually close to Urby. We don't have anywhere near the economy Urby does, though, even though the farms are close because of course, industry. Field of Fires. And it gets Devastation when he uses it. Also gives you a good chunk of change. Look at the mini-map. You can kind of see what's going on here. Just a big bunch of yellow, and there's like little dots of red. And that's about how this game feels. It ain't looking good. Oh, sad. Sad. We do have weapon upgrades as well for Urby's forces. He's gonna do big damage. Probably do the killing blow, I think, at this point, maybe? Or at least cripple him completely. They're taking out all his production and stuff. Might even, you can probably just ignore this and just be fine. Like, what damage is a Men of Dale gonna do? Exactly. It looks like someone peed on the mini. Aptly put. It also smells like this. It's weird I can smell the game. If you ask me. There we go. That's the GG. Ooh. Dragons! Wow. Hell yeah. Finished with a dragon. Just in time. Alright, well, that's another one to Urby. So if Urby wins this next game, that'll be it. He will win. If not, they will go another game. You have let me just have a break. A slight break in between games. Not a bad game. Thought it was decent. At least you got some heroes. So I'm okay with it. Just because you can get heroes doesn't mean you should. You know what I mean? It's not always good. Okay. Let's see. What's the next game? Plains of Linden. Nope. I clicked the wrong one. Brandy Hills. Fuck is Brandy Hills? Did I miss a map at some point? Let me just see what Brandy Hills is. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Ah. Well, it's a good thing I already have the map because I didn't know they played on a custom map. I wouldn't mention that. Okay. That works for me. I don't think I've ever actually loaded Brandy Hills before, so I've never actually seen it. Interesting. Blunt the name to ban the throne. Love it. What do you do with your plate? Smash it! Throw it on the ground. Alright, let's do this. Game 4, baby. Yes, I know it was created on an English game. I'm aware, thank you. Gimel, I know. But that doesn't... Just because there's 5 replays doesn't mean there's 5 games. Or does it? I don't know. Some of that might be fake. That's what I'm saying. What the heck? Oh my god. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah. We are on game 4 of the 1v1 tournament. For the 8.5 release, we got... Sorry, the zoom is throwing me off on this map. I like it, but I also am not used to it. We got Brandy Hills, the map. We got Mr.SmoKkkk as a Blue Angma. And we got Urby as the Yellow Dwarf. Alright. So we got ourselves some dwarves building some guardians, I'm sure. You might go phalanxes. Like I said, I haven't seen this map before in game, so I actually don't know what the creeps are. We got trolls and wargeese. Very cool. Pretty nice map, actually. I thought I expected it to be bad, but pretty cool. No, this is not live. Mr.SmoKkkk is literally playing in another tournament right now. I was asked to cast the replays of this tournament, and here I am. Alright, we got Guardians. And we got Gundabads. But yeah, there are fake replays sent to fill out the, to flesh it out. So I don't know. Even though we've seen there's 5 replays, I don't know if there's 5 games. Urby could win this one, and that last replay could be a fake replay. So, just because I showed you there's 5 games does not mean there's actually 5 games. Yeah. He's got the hobbits, and then he has the Black Riders going this way. That's pretty cool. I like that. Nice little touch. Alright, we got axe throwers coming out for SmoKkkk. Also going for a troll and wolf den. And while he's being attacked by dwarves, looks like the mine has been taken away. Dwarven builder, I wonder. The zoom. I'm actually going to zoom in a bit because it's throwing me off. I'm just not used to it. Even though I wish this was actually the default zoom, it also makes me uncomfortable. I feel naked without the zoom in. I'm just so used to it now. I've been accustomed. Accommodation. I need. What am I saying? It's so much easier to see. Right. So Urby's defending nicely. Doesn't look like he's lost too much. So we got 350, 350. Both players have chosen power, Relic Call, and War Chant, respectively. Looks like the aggression is starting to head into the land of the dwarves. Alright, I'm gonna take a second to admire the scenery for a minute. Pretty map. Pretty cool. Alright, here we go. The Wolf Rider is going to be huge. Nice. Very nice indeed. No, your thrall's in front. No. What in the literal fuck is going on here? Is it showing up on stream?
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Is this because it's a 1.09 map or something? I don't know. Ah. I have not seen that happen before. Oh, yeah, I can see it with it. Like, patches it. Maybe this texture is not part of the RotWK game? Okay. Apparently there's a little bug on that map. That's fine. If I had to guess, it was probably because this map was not made on RotWK. Maybe 1.09 version 2 has special textures that other ones don't. I don't know. But not a big deal overall. Oh, nice map as well. They were cowering because of Troll Fear, right? That he was porcupine? He must have been. Troll Fear doesn't exist in this patch. Well, the direwolves are still going to be very, very effective against these bikes. Look how good they are against bikes. That's what I'm saying. Eat them alive. As opposed to eating them dead, I guess. Well, the more I zoom in, the more it shows. So I guess I'll stay as far zoomed out as possible. Because I don't know why. It's weird. Urby is creeping the troll here. The troll's still alive, looks like. He didn't creep that one. Alright, that's going to be pretty good for him. Judging by the mini-map, I would say things are going pretty well for Mr.SmoKkkk. He's got dire wolves and he's got wolf riders. Which together, yeah, is a pretty good combination. Dire wolves eat the pikes, and then, of course, 2 wolf riders trample everything else left. Pretty good. Yeah. These dwarves are dead. Dead AF. Got Black Numenorians coming out for Mr.SmoKkkk. Very cool. Hoping to get more Black Numenorians. SmoKkkk is going to win this game, isn't he? my voice hurts. I wish the ring had never came to me. We have a game 5. It's fine. I'll make it. Oh, this is not how you want to creep. I'm not to creep. It's Urby. There you go. You got there in the end. Are these trapped in this? Is that like an actual pen for animals? Or did they just congregate in there weirdly? It doesn't look like he could leave. Why would you make a pen out of trees? Moving the bottom left and top right. That ever would be the hobbits. The hobbits are coming and going off the map here, and in the bottom, the Nazgul are looking for them in the bottom left. It's not anything that has to do with the game, it's just more... Well, there you go. What the fuck? Okay. Game over, I guess. Urby won? No, SmoKkkk won, right? The fuck? Okay. That was sudden. That was Aber's fault, by the way. He told me to look at that. It's not a classic D looks at nothing moment. I didn't ask for this. Okay, well I guess that's 2-2. We actually will have a 5-game going. Or a 5-game series. It just ended. It's like, what the fuck? Jump up there, Gimli? Unlikely. That's the first time I saw a streamer miss who won. Well, you haven't watched my stream enough. I used to do it all the time when I did casts. I guess that wasn't streaming so much. Back then. Well, there we go. Nice. So we have our final game on the plains of Linden. Hell yeah. We'll sweep that one under the rug. It's fine. I guess Urby wasn't feeling confident about that one. Fair enough. Alright, let's get in there. Alright. We are on Game 5 of the 1v1 8.5 release tournament. On the map, Plains of Linden. And we got our players today. Urby as the yellow goblin in the top right. And in the bottom left we have Mr.SmoKkkk as purple Isengard. So Isengard versus goblins. Plays a good matchup. Plays a good game. And this is the final game, of course, so whoever wins this wins all the pesos. I have no idea what the prize for this tournament was, because I didn't even know this tournament existed until yesterday. So, yeah. I'm sure he won all the honor, or something. $50. Oh, there you go. 50 bucks. 50 big ones. Very nice. Alright, well, let's see. We got a spider pit going down for Urby. Spiderling start incoming for sure. And then we got the clean setting start for Mr.SmoKkkk. Spiderling start's going to be pretty good for Urby, to be honest. He's going to be able to harass Isengard on a whim. And if he really has to, Spider-Man? Damn, if he has Spider-Man, he's in a good way. Spiderlings against Wildmen. Spiderlings still win, right? So they're good against swordsmen. I fucking hope so. They will eat them like soup. But obviously, you don't want to have to engage with your Spiderlings against Wildmen if you don't have to. You know what this map reminds me of a little bit? South Downs. This part in particular. If you just looked at this, be like, what map am I playing? I'd be like, South Downs. Because it looks like the bottom right in South Downs. Obviously, as soon as you move the camera, it stops looking like South Downs. Just that spot. Probably because we both moved by Solus. All his maps look the same. It's not true at all. Well, we can pretend. They're going for the same creep. You can't do that. That's illegal. Actually going to try and... I see. The second battalion of Lings. Hey, the Wildman got one of them. That's a win for SmoKkkk. Obviously, it's still better for Urby. At least you got something out of it, right? At the low cost of 150. Wow. You get a little power points as well. Of course, Urby's gone War Chant. We got Creebind for Mr.SmoKkkk, so he's actually gone for a debuff as his starting power this time. As opposed to every single other game. Now that Mr.SmoKkk's diversified his army a bit, it's going to be a little bit harder for for Urby to use the Spiderlings effectively. He has crossbows and pikes, but he is committed. And as long as he splits them up like this, he can do good damage, very mobile damage. Guerrilla warfare. It is the Spiderling Bay. We have 2 caves now, and he's starting to spam out some Goblin Warriors. That's the pressure. Apply the pressure. Alright, well, hopefully we don't miss the end of this one. I look away for 1 second. The game could end. Last game has me on edge. I didn't think it was anywhere near ending. I had no idea. Here we are. Alright, I think Mr. Smock's army is pretty good. He's getting powerful. He's got a lot of crossbows and pikes and wildmen. Standard Urk stuff. It's gonna be hard for goblins to stop. I think. Is Urby just gonna go for the balls to the wall? I'm gonna try and do as much damage to you while you attack me strategy. You may yet, Mr. Frodo. It might work, who knows? Does he have anything in defense, though? That's the real problem. 1 battalion of Goblin Warriors, which he did get on the pikemen, which is good. Carving through them pretty nicely. Wildmen with torches, though, that's going to do some damage. Alright, well, he got a Goblin Cave with that. Is it worth it? Probably. How much are torches again? I can't remember. Yeah, Wildman doesn't have 200. That's 350 for a battalion of Wildman with torches. Same price as the Goblin Cave? I'd take that trade. Plus slowing down your troop production. It's all win, all day. Alright. Ooh. See, if we still had Troll Fear, those fucking Brussels would be dead. They'd shit the pants around the spot. And then Mr. Smok would be very sad. Why Spiderlings cannot climb walls? What do you mean? Spiderlings literally can climb walls. It's one of the things they can do. I'm slightly confused. I think the few units that can climb walls in this game are Corsairs, Spiders, and Goblins. Not that that's usually relevant, of course. There's just Spider Riders who climb walls. Fucking nuts. Speaking of Spider Riders, there they are. Oh, he's actually getting creep as well. I don't know if he knocked that down, but he at least gets the money from it. Sweet, sweet money. I think the introduction of Spider Riders is going to be huge, as long as he uses them correctly. They're a bit tankier now. Still not like Rohirrim or anything, but you know. I've always found Spider Riders have some of the best trample Cav has. They just didn't have the health to back it up, you know. They still don't, but they're at least a little bit better. When you get, they're easy to get a trample. Good trample. Feels good. Speaking of feels good, holy shnikes. Got ourselves a raid, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Thank you, Shanks, Beyond Standards, for the raid. 138. My goodness. My god. Well, welcome everybody to do the final game of this tournament replay casting thing I'm doing. I guess. Yeah, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. I was actually going to raid you, but I guess I ended first. Here we are. Because these people will lose. I'll play my channel and your channel at the same time. I know. I'll blow your mind. It's like a bot. He's an AI. I think that's the only reasonable explanation I have. mine are totally not replays. I am casting replays, in case you are coming from the other stream and wondering why Mr. Smock is playing here. I'm casting the replays of the finals of a tournament that just ended. That's where you just watched a tournament that already is happening. Tournamentception. Pretty wild. We got Azog in the field for Urby.
Let me guess.
Very nice, very nice.
Someone stole your sweet Harry.
Deal team for the following. Alright, I think Urby's in a bit of a pickle here.
Someone stole your sweet Harry.
Smock is pushing in. Thank you, Barry Luke, for the follow. I think Urby's in a big trouble.
Someone stole your sweet roll.
I got a lot of people showing my sweet rolls. Thank you, N-Tune and Big Boy Peppy, for the follows as well.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
I might have tuned that. Well, thank you very much. Alright. Spider Rider's big boy damage. Oh. So juicy. But, I mean, Smock has pretty good map control now, I think. Well, not expanded as much as you would expect, or being in such a position. He is definitely ahead. It looks like he's off to do just that. But I guess Urby has been harassing him, so. Understandable. Wildman with torches. Do such damage. Oh, is this Azog gonna get away? Ooh, clutch. Clutch. Alright, alright. I wonder if Urby can call us back. By the way, if you do know the results of this tournament, please don't say it in chat. I don't actually know what the result was of this tournament, as I'm sure a lot of the people watching don't either. Because, you know. We, we didn't know by looking at the replays, because they said some of them might have been fake. Although apparently not. For all 5 games. Alright, we got alerts. This will definitely help deal with Azog. I think this is... Spider Riders. He needs them. He doesn't have enough to be effective, though. Although I think we know what the result of this is going to be regardless. I think I can tell you who's going to win this game right now. Probably not Urby. Val and Ben to the follow. Oh, I got torched. He really did. They put him to the torch. There he goes. Alright, there you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is victory. Victory for Mr. Smock. Very nice. Well played. Congratulations, Mr. Smock. Your mother would be proud. I hope so. And yeah, pretty cool. Good games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I thought they were pretty good games. Except for that one. Nah, just kidding. It was a good one. But yeah, that's about it for me. We're kind of at the end here.
Let me guess.
So,
someone stole your
thank you all for the follows. Thanks for watching, everyone. And thanks again, Shanks, for the raid. I guess maybe we raid someone else? I don't know. Is there anyone to raid? Anyone who's streaming BFME? Hey, Shadow, anyone? No? I'll see what I can find. Oh. Alright, build and beat me. Eh, Go say hi to Bilbin, I guess.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
And I'll see you guys probably maybe Sunday, where I'll play some 4v4s. If you're into that kind of thing. Might be Sunday. Might not be. I'll never tell. Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good day.